Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is gzduel, and today I'm going to show you guys basically explain how this combo works. You might have seen like the first two videos of how you get out, use the effect of Deep Sea King, and then you bring out all of these fish monsters from your deck, and it's pretty awesome. But I just wanted to show you guys what type of setup you need in order for that play to happen, and also like what monsters you want to bring out, what monsters you want to synchro for or special summon, so that you'll get the maximum protection and also the most damage. So what I wanted to do to show you guys is, for example, if you have a hand like this, it'd be great if you had another water monster, because you can go basically first turn into that combo play. All you need is either Phantom of Chaos, which you run 3, and or a Call of the Haunted. So using Call of the Haunted, you can bring back, whatever's in your graveyard, hopefully Deep Sea King, or you can use Phantom Chaos, just copy the effect of the Deep Sea King in your graveyard. Now, you also need a way to get Deep Sea King from your deck or your hand into the graveyard. So Tidal works really, really well with that. I think they made like Tidal especially for this deck, because it just works too perfectly. It's level 7, you can XYZ with the Deep Sea King, and it's just pretty awesome. It discards. So if you have another water monster, you can use Tidal's effect, discard that water monster as well as the Deep Sea King from your deck into the grave, and then you just summon out Phantom of Chaos, copy the effect, and just go off. Or you can use Foolish Burial. That's also very possible, and you can just Foolish Burial and then simply go Phantom Chaos and then discard something like Tidal to use all of the effects. It's really, really cool, really, really powerful. Now, I'll just show you what happens when this deck just plays out by itself. Now, in my draw phase, actually my opponent goes first, which is kind of sad, because if I had just gone first, I would have gone like super plus, and I would have feared less things, because there's always the chance that your opponent will like set back row. But thanks to him, he didn't set any back row. I actually get to do my play. I drew into a Seeking, which is really cool, because I can just discard another Seeking. Using Phantom of Chaos, I copy the effect of the Seeking, and then using Phantom of Chaos's effect or the Seeking's effect, I discard any random card. You always want to discard the one that you'll probably not use, maybe like a Duality in this case. And the monsters that you go for are very particular. You have to make sure you want to go for 2 of these Royal Swamp Eel level 4 fish tuners, and as well as 2 other fish type monster non-tuners. Now, I like to play Deep Sweeper because it's really cool. It's like a Missile Space Typhoon in a monster form, right? So you can always guarantee 1-for-1 with this, and it's really cool also because it's 1600 attack. That's pretty good, and also it's a fish type monster you can bring out with the Deep Sea King's effect. So that's really, really awesome. Now, what I choose not to bring out the Metabose Shark, which is here, and that's because I think Metabose Shark its effect is better than the fish here, this Deep Sweeper, because it recycles your Deep Sweeper. So if you bring out the first 2 Deep Sweepers into your graveyard, whenever you draw a Metabose Shark, you're guaranteed to return those 2 Deep Sweepers from the graveyard to the deck. So it's pretty good. And Metabose Shark has higher attack, and so I chose to not summon it out right away. Instead, Deep Sea Sweeper, I'm going to let the video play, and I want to first of all XYZ into a Stardust Dragon, and then second of all not XYZ, Synchro into a Stardust Spark Dragon. Now, these 2 dragons will be really, really crucial in protecting your Phantom of Chaos. Your Stardust Dragon will afford you blanket protection, so if your opponent uses something like Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute next turn, or whatever like that, you can protect everything on your field. And also for Stardust Spark Dragon, protects the single targets like Phantom of Chaos. So if your opponent wants to try to destroy this Phantom of Chaos by battle, you can just say no to that. You can use Spark Dragon's effect to protect it. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, you always want to attack with Phantom of Chaos's first, because according to the Phantom of Chaos's effect, you cannot inflict battle damage to your opponent. Plus, it's like 2,800, so like why not, right? Make the risk. And then I attack into his Ojama Blue. He's gonna search for stuff, and I'm going to attack with Stardust Spark Dragon. And then I'm going to have these 2 protecting me. I have Effect Veiler. I also have Book of Moon, so I feel relatively safe. 2 Stardust Dragons plus a Book of Moon plus a Veiler, and next turn, as you can see in my graveyard, something really awesome could happen. If my Phantom of Chaos survives next turn, I'll just banish the second Deep Sea King and then discard whatever card I draw, and then I can still special summon out 2 fish monsters and go for XYZ or go for a Synchro as what my opponent does determines. So in my opponent's turn, he's going to use Missile Space Typhoon. Unfortunately, I will lose the Book of Moon. He's going to summon out Wind Up Kitten. So what he really wants to do is use Wind Up Kitten's effect, bounce back the Stardust Spark Dragon, attack Phantom of Chaos, hopefully destroy by battle, and then probably main phase 2 use creature swap. But I'm not going to let that happen, because when he uses Wind Up Kitten's effect, what I'm going to do is use Effect Veiler, and he's probably just going to lose. Now, even if I didn't have the Effect Veiler, what I would have done, the smartest play would be to use the Stardust Spark Dragon's effect anyways to protect the Phantom of Chaos, so that even when he bounces my Stardust Spark Dragon, when he tries to attack my Phantom of Chaos, it won't get destroyed. Therefore, when he creature swap, I'll just give him the Phantom of Chaos. It wouldn't matter that much. But since I had the Veiler, I will be able to save everything on my field, so that's really, really cool. Now my opponent, seeing that his effect is negated, he's just going to try to do some damage to me. Unfortunately, like I said, with the single target protection capability of the Stardust Spark Dragon, I will not lose this Phantom of Chaos, which then I can use next turn to go off even harder. Now my opponent just quits. I don't blame him. You know, this is a really tough setup to get past. So I hope you guys learned something about it. You know the setup now. In summary, you need the Call of the Haunted, or Phantom of Chaos, and you need the Deep Sea King in the graveyard, whether that be Foolish Burial, whether it be using the Title's effect to discard it. That's really simple. That's all you really need, and the rest of the deck is just to fish monsters and to help you out. So hope you guys enjoy the video, hope you learned it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Gary gzduels signing out.